Welcome to the Pregnancy and Baby Care Guide for first-time and returning moms. This guide is more than a compilation of lessons. It's a heartfelt guide, a trusted companion, and a gentle hand to hold as you walk through one of the most transformational experiences of your life. Whether you're a first-time mom, a second-time mom with new questions, or a partner walking this path alongside someone you love, this guide is for you. You are not alone, nor are you expected to possess all the answers. But you will find comfort, knowledge, and clarity here. Each of the 13 series of this guide has been carefully crafted to reflect the real-life phases of motherhood. Alongside medical and emotional guidance, we include reflective activities, journaling prompts, and planning sheets to make your experience hands-on, personalized, and deeply human. You'll not only learn, you'll practice. You'll not only listen, you'll speak your truth, quietly or loudly, on paper or in your heart. You begin by grounding yourself in the emotional, physical, and mental transitions of becoming a mother. You'll move beyond textbook checklists and dive into real talk about the emotional curve of pregnancy, birth, and those tender first few weeks. The lecture "You're pregnant, now what?" helps you mentally prepare from that first missed period, encouraging reflection on your fears, hopes, and evolving identity. Here, you'll work through the Your Why Journal, a downloadable activity where you write down your personal reason for taking this journey. This memoir becomes your anchor, something to revisit when doubt or fatigue creeps in, and a reminder of what matters most. Pregnancy is not just about growing a baby. It's about handling hormonal shifts, changing relationships, and facing both physical changes and inner uncertainty. These next sessions focus on helping you navigate mood swings, partner support, and self-care. With a check-in worksheet, you'll have a guided space to record physical changes, emotional reflections, and notes on how you're coping. This tool becomes a private journal of your personal transformation through the months. As your due date approaches, you'll shift focus to preparing for labor. You'll prepare for labor, not just by packing a hospital bag, but by cultivating realistic expectations. You'll learn how to embrace the unknowns of labor while understanding the different types of birth experiences. With the birth expectations versus flexibility map, you'll outline what's important to you while staying open to the unpredictability of delivery. This activity encourages you to find strength and flexibility and confidence in your birth choices, even when plans change. Once your baby arrives, everything changes instantly. The first 72 hours after birth are filled with a blend of wonder, exhaustion, and countless questions. You'll learn about newborn care basics, emotional recovery, breastfeeding challenges, and immediate postpartum needs. The First 72 Hours Tracker gives you a gentle, structured way to document small wins and emerging concerns during those intense first days. It offers you grounding when everything else feels new and unstructured. In the following days, early health checks for both baby and mom become essential. You'll explore signs to watch out for before leaving the hospital, understand the importance of follow-up care, and prepare for variations in recovery, especially in the case of cesarean delivery or special medical needs. The You and Baby Early Watch Guide becomes your go-to sheet for tracking symptoms, noting progress, and identifying anything worth mentioning to your healthcare provider. This stage is where intuition meets practical knowledge. As you enter the first month at home, fatigue, sleepless nights, and a flood of emotions become your new reality. This stage offers compassionate strategies for managing nighttime routines, infant crying, and mental health. With the Night Watch Planner, you'll create a care schedule, solo or shared, that helps balance responsibility and rest. Even when your baby doesn't follow your plan, the act of planning brings a sense of calm and preparedness. Whether you are supported by a partner or walking this journey alone, the emotional weight of early motherhood is real. These next lessons give you space to explore relationship dynamics, the evolving role of fathers or support individuals, and the powerful resilience of single moms. The Support Circle map helps you find those who can offer emotional, practical, or occasional support, because no one should do this alone. Real-life stories can be some of the best teachers. In our case study section, you'll explore true stories from first-time moms, moments of confusion, unexpected joy, and the quiet strength it takes to show up day after day. With the Relate and Reflect journal sheet, you'll engage deeply with these stories and reflect on how they mirror your own. This activity builds connection, empathy, and emotional clarity. As your baby grows into their first few months, you'll start noticing a rhythm forming. Feeding becomes more predictable, sleeping patterns begin to emerge, and the overwhelming fog slowly lifts. You'll begin to find your footing. The My Baby's Rhythm Chart gives you a gentle system to monitor daily patterns and adapt to your baby's evolving needs. Seeing progress, even slow progress, can be incredibly reassuring. With your baby entering the 4 to 6 month phase, new changes unfold. Teething, first laughs, and more distinct feeding cues shape your everyday life. You also begin redefining your role again, as more than just a caretaker. The milestone and mood tracker allows you to note your baby's progress while paying close attention to how you're feeling, creating space for self-reflection amid the busy routines. By the time your baby is 7 to 12 months old, mobility and communication milestones start appearing rapidly. These are months filled with giggles, curiosity, and new challenges. In this phase, the milestone memory sheet helps you capture developmental achievements and sweet everyday moments that otherwise pass unnoticed. These memories serve not only as keepsakes but also as reminders that you are doing more than enough. All of this leads to a deep need to reconnect with yourself. Motherhood shifts your identity, and reclaiming parts of who you are is vital for long-term well-being. This section focuses on self-care, returning to hobbies, and managing new goals like going back to work or school. The self-care sketchpad invites you to outline 3 small but meaningful habits that nourish your sense of self beyond being a mother. This is your opportunity to embrace your completeness. Finally, you'll be guided to pause and reflect on how far you've come. We invite you to revisit your early notes, your why, and all the pages in between. The Capstone Motherhood Manifesto activity asks you to write a letter to your future self, your baby, or even to other new mothers about your growth, your challenges, and your hopes. It is a testimony to everything you've learned and carried forward. This journey is not about getting it perfect, it's about staying present. It's about knowing when to ask for help, when to rest, and when to simply breathe. Through it all, this course stands beside you, as a guide, a friend, and a gentle reminder that you are never alone.